Welcome. It's Silicon Symphony. And for all of those with no attention span, if you want a game on this, don't buy it. On play the intro. So plastic, more plastic. It's all plastic. But I mean, it's put together well. It's put together well. Sorry, it's sturdy. It won't bend like an iPhone 6s. Yeah, shut up. It won't bend like an iPhone 6s. It's solidly built, but it's plastic. It actually has a very nice textured back, which is good because it feels great and it makes the feeling of leather. And it's curved, so it's very comfortable to hold in the hand. I could definitely hold this for hours on end, and wouldn't feel any fatigue whatsoever. So that bit's good. Now here's a big issue with it. It's got a micro USB port. Yeah, I know, it's horrible. Also, here's a headphone jack, here's a microphone. Why are the speakers here? What is this? Power button and volume button, SIM card slot. It is put together rather okay, but the quality is plastic. Also, quick tip: if you have a phone case for it, clean the back every day. I want to get permanent gunk, and it's impossible to remove. Trust me. And yeah, build quality is okay. It is plastic. What can you expect at this price? It's put together well. Wired speakers up here, and yeah, build quality is 10. Let's talk about the display. So it's got 6.47 inch, 720p 60Hz display, and it's okay. It looks fine. It's clear. It's responsive. It won't miss input on you. And it looks decent. It has a max brightness of 500 nits, and it has a 272 pixels per inch on the x-axis and 270 pixels per inch on the y-axis. And obviously there's no wide color gambit, there's no HDR, but what can you expect? It is honestly a pretty good display. It looks good enough, it gets bright enough. Here's max brightness. Also, why is that a dumb thing? I don't like the fact that they put like a thing force and get updates thing. It's annoying. Also, yeah, max brightness is pretty good. It gets bright enough for most things, but it is a bit dim in the real world. But it's 500 nits. What can you expect? Display is pretty decent, honestly. Looks good. It won't fail you, and it is decent enough. On to the next bit. Okay, speaker test. Now, to make this a bit more interesting to look at, I have added an pillow. Also, a little disclaimer: it will mostly sound like your headphones or speakers, and I'm using my microphone, which isn't the best, so take it with a grain of salt, okay? So I'm crab brave now. Okay then, how does it sound? Tell me in the comments. Is it bad? Is it good? I don't know. Let me know. Three. Okay. Next bit. Now. Okay then, let's talk performance. But first of all, I do want to state that these are not public results, as I couldn't get Geekbench running on this, even though there are Geekbench results online. So I'm got a Geekbench score of 229 actually, sorry, and a multi-core Geekbench score of 843. It also did the Antutu benchmark, in which it got a score of 153,986, which is okay. Now this has a MediaTek Helio G36 chip, which has a max boost clock on its 4 performance cores of 2.2 GHz. Yes, I said performance cores. This is a normal old P-core E-core system where the performance cores go up to 2.2 GHz and the E-cores go up to about 1.8. And it runs on a 12 nanometer architecture, it seems. It's on a 12 nanometer architecture and has a TDP of 2.2 watts. and performance is like its least good thing. I don't know why a chip seems to be decent, but it won't run most games. It lags on most games like FIFA, like not FIFA anymore. FC. Why did they remove the FIFA thing? I know what they lost license. Enough of that. FIFA doesn't run properly. Stuff like car parking ultimate doesn't run properly, but stuff like doctor driving. If you only want a game of stuff like doctor driving and stuff, it'll run just fine. And Geekbench didn't work, of course, on this. I don't know why. It just wouldn't let me download it. It just like grayed out. Performance I think I'd say performance is this thing's worst bit. It doesn't really want to do much of anything performance wise. I think it could be the software as it's running Android 13 Go edition, which is also pretty bad. I would talk about it in the next section. But I feel like performance is this worst bit here. It won't game that well on anything that's more detailed than say doctor driving, and it won't like performance to task that much. So if you want performance, no, just pay a bit more, get the thing else. So yeah, on to the next segment. Okay, let's talk about what I don't like about this phone now. First of all, the software. Android 13 Go, it's kind of the mediocre version of Android 13. It removes most of the features just for one reason only, so that it runs on low-end hardware, which annoys me. Like, I don't even have widgets. There's no widgets on this thing. Come on, they couldn't even give me dumb widgets. What is this? And software is pretty mediocre, and it does install a lot of junkware. And that is the app, like as you can see, the music app. I can't install that, even though it keeps posting random notifications on me, and it won't let me off notifications either, which is great. So I force stopped it. But it just gets random stuff like that. It really annoys me. But that's kind of Xiaomi experience, to be completely honest. It's synonymous with Xiaomi, to say the least. And yeah, I would install a lot of bloatware, and it'll randomly install apps sometimes too. Like it install like some tracking apps sometimes. Not tracking me, it's like those weird family tracker apps, that stuff. And yeah, software is pretty weak on this thing. Also, when you open any app, it just shows like a weird JPEG. See, if I open doctor driving, what is that? They could have done better than that. Come on. That and the software is pretty mediocre. And this thing, Android 13 is pretty bad in general. Like Android 12 was way better designed than this. Come on, guys. But software is pretty horrible. That's not my only gripe though. My other gripes are... what do you think? How bad has this phone been? Has it been good or bad? What is actually another gripe? This phone could be half decent. Oh yeah, the cameras. They're okay. As I said earlier, it is a decent phone. Except for the software. The software is pretty bad on this. The software is probably its weakest point, to be completely honest. But other than that, this phone seems to be half decent, I'd say. And the software is the biggest flaw, obviously. The software and lack of performance. But other than that, it's a decent phone. So yeah. Cameras. So it's got an 8 megapixel main camera, and even on Redmi's website, it doesn't state what that other camera is. So I think it might just be a fake camera. And a 5 megapixel front selfie camera, and they're okay. It's an AI camera, so it uses AI to enhance the photos when you use portrait mode, which it does have, by the way. And the camera photo quality is decent. I have photos coming on the screen right now. And video quality is also pretty good, as every single video that I have recorded on this channel, except for this one, has used this phone which I recorded. So you can use it as a sort of like a benchmark, or you can use it to know how good video quality is, because I use this in every single video for my channel. This is what I cause it. So quality is decent, but camera quality is obviously good enough for the price. It won't offend anyone. It'll take decent enough photos, and it's fine. So yeah, the cameras are good. 6 out of 10. Okay then, quick little summary and the outro. So it's a decent phone for your grandma. It wouldn't game that it doesn't want to game that well, and Performance is bad, software is also bad, but it'll be perfect for your grandma. Like, she wouldn't be doing any of those. She'd just be calling you, and yeah, it seems to be decent for someone who doesn't really care about gaming and all that stuff. Like, if you want to buy us like a second work phone like we got here, then it's perfect because it'll do calls and it'll do WhatsApp. So this is a good secondary work phone if you're looking for that. But as your main phone, I recommend spending a bit more, getting a better experience. So yeah, what do you think of the phone? Also, I have bad news. I lost the gun, so we can't shoot it this time. So I was gonna point at it. So yeah, hope you guys liked the video. Of course, like and subscribe. Do all the YouTuber stuff. It's a good video, I hope. Hope I entertained you all. Thanks for watching this video, and that's me. Bye.